The Infinix Zero X Pro versus the Infinix Note 10 Pro. Which should you buy?
So today we'll be taking a look at the two latest smartphones from Infinix, the Note 10 Pro with a 60 megapixel A1 front-facing camera and the Zero X Pro by my left-hand side with same megapixel front-facing camera, I guess. Both of them are sporting the same or almost similar specifications, only that the Note 10 Pro is slightly bigger, as you can see side by side. I really like the Note 10 Pro, but I'll not be talking about my own personal opinion. I really like to know what you guys think through the comment section below. They have same or similar specifications. I really like the way the camera from the Note 10 Pro brings out the white, and the Zero X is not really doing a good job there, but it can still be left with, coped with, and at least managed. Both of them shoot 4K 30 frames per second and 1080p 720p. So yeah, the Zero X is slightly more expensive, coming out $300, and the Note 10 Pro coming around $230 to $250. From the picture or video quality here, the 4K 30 frames per second, this is not really a lit environment or too lit to be precise. It's just a normal workstation. Both of them have a front-facing flashlight, just one single one, so it's not going to be that bright. I really like the picture or the quality from the Note 10 Pro because it brings out the white to be white for context. Now going to their hardware, if we take a close look, you can see an 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs. You have better like 60 megapixel, and that's it. The remaining are storage. So we get Android 11 on both smartphones. XOS Android 7.6.0, both of them with the Helio G95 processor and a 5000 mAh battery, same pixel count and Android 11, 108 on the X Pro and 64 on the Note 10 Pro. By the right hand side, we see a volume rocker and a power button which also doubles as a fingerprint sensor. At the top of the Note 10 Pro, we see nothing and just a slight camera bump up there. At the left hand side, we see the SIM tray. At the bottom, we see the Type C and the stereo speaker, and that is it. At the rear, we see the quad rear flashlight with the camera that the Note 10 Pro has. Now coming up to the Zero X Pro at the right hand side, we see a volume rocker key and a power on button. At the top, we have nothing, just the camera cut out there. At the left hand side, we see the SIM card tray, which houses two 4G and one card, SD card. At the bottom, we have a SIM 3.5mm headphone jack, a stereo speaker, and the Type C. Looking at the back of this device reminds me of one crazy smartphone. I've forgotten, but I'll write it right here if I kind of remember. It is a better smartphone like that of its flagship. It has a front-facing punch hole display there, and you can see there's kind of a light shining across it. Both of them have that in display. Nothing is too special about it, just normal notification bars and all those kind of things. So YouTube, the Zero X Pro loaded a little bit faster than the Note 10 Pro, despite the fact that they have the same processor, same as the YouTube Music. X-Share goes. I won't really say a winner here, but I'll still give it a tie. Both of them opened WPS, so it's a tie on WPS. So Play Store, I will give it to the Zero X Pro. The phone pad gives it to the X Pro. Instagram goes to the Note 10 Pro this time around. That goes to the Note 10 Pro. So as I've said earlier, nothing at the top. The side just for the Note 10 Pro has a fingerprint sensor, while the Zero X Pro has a front or in-display fingerprint sensor. I love the glossy finish, like the stars in the night of the Zero X Pro.